What's up, everyone? It's Spartan CC bringing you a Castle Clash video today. We're back. Sorry for the little wait. I did a different kind of video yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It's I kind of talk about like whether you should go to college or not, and I talk about my experience in college and different things like that. So go check that out. So today, I just wanted to go over the kind of new the hero select boxes that they have. Where you can get the soul stones from them. I'm going to be going over the epic hero ones because it seems like they've been giving out a lot of them recently. I did have like over 40 of these, but now I only have like 28 because I did use some of them. But I'm just going to be going over the pros and cons of which ones you should get first. Which epic heroes, if you don't have any of them right now, like which ones you should get from these boxes or try, and look for when you do get them. And I'll just, go over each one of those, which ones you want to get first and which ones you probably want to save for later. So if we go into here, so these are just the select box ones. So they don't have like any of the new heroes in them, but they do have 10 of the epic heroes, right? They actually don't have Demon Stalker on here, which is kind of weird. So they start out with Young Spark, which was the one right after Demon Stalker. And it goes basically up from there. So what you're looking for kind of depends on your situation, right? But I think personally, I would definitely go with Axe Punisher first, who's on the top right over here. So you'd actually need 10 of these boxes to be able to get 200 soul stones to be able to get the hero. Now, I wouldn't get the hero and then go for another hero. I would actually get that hero and then get another 200 soul stones in order to evolve them and another 200 in order to double evolve them. So I would save them up to be able to get basically all Axe Punishers, right? So if I had 30 boxes, then that would be enough to be able to double evolve my Axe Punisher. But I already have him, so I'm just going to show you right here. He also has this skin, but if you guys don't know, he's a really good hero. Does a lot of damage. He rains down axes from the sky. It's really good for base destroying, and he also can't take damage while he's doing that, and he can also heal himself while he's doing the axes from the sky using his skill, as long as he has not very much HP. So I have Order Bound Bow on him, which raises his attack by a ton, and his energy regain rate, and then I just have a level 10 Empower, so he can basically always be proccing. Victory Lunge, I could change that, but I do like the extra attack on there. So this is one of the first epic heroes you're going to want to get if you have that hero select box. I have him in basically all of my lineups, especially for raiding. He's just a really good overall hero for like any game mode that you put him in. I mean, I have him in my Lost Battlefield team over here. Oh, actually it was this one. So he's just really good, for basically any mode, especially if you put a lot of dodge on him. I don't really have that many gems to spend to make him have, all dodge traits, but he can also solo these really end game, insane dungeons. 8, you can just put him in there, and as long as he has a bunch of dodge, he won't even take any damage, and he will just destroy all the buildings and everything. That's not the case for me because I don't have a bunch of dodge on him, but that's another thing that you can do. If I go to his traits, I just have a little bit of dodge. I guess I could work on that a little bit because I actually don't have a lot of dodge, but we'll see about that in a different video. So definitely Axe Punisher is going to be number one from the boxes. So after you have Axe Punisher double evolved, right, you're going to want to double evolve him. You don't want to get a bunch of just not evolved epic heroes. After that, it's kind of a toss-up. I would definitely probably go with either Cold Air or Massacre. It kind of depends on your situation. If you don't have any heroes that can get past the damage limit of targets, like for example, some of the legendary heroes that do that are, you have Valiant Saintess, you also have Bloody Mary, that, ignores the damage limits of targets. Dynamica, of course, or Barbarian Rider, which you actually can't get from these boxes. But if you don't have anyone that can ignore damage limits, then you're definitely going to want to go with Massacre first. And the reason why is because he does a ton of damage to one target and it ignores the damage limits. So you can kill, Dovekeeper, Zephyrica, even Dynamica, like in one hit, as long as you have pretty high, a pretty high skill and also a pretty high talent on him. And then also all the damage that he deals after that also ignores damage limits. So that's pretty cool. And he can turn invisible after he has a 50% chance to become invisible or elusive after each successful hit, and he recovers HP. So he's pretty good, but he's only really good for just taking out heroes really quickly, right? Hence why I have Empower on him. It would be better with probably Revitalize, so he could have a little bit extra damage, but you usually don't need it. So that's the only reason that I would get Massacre over Cold Air. But if you already have like Valiant Saintess or Bloody Mary, I would use them instead of Massacre, just because they're a little bit better. Well, Valiant Saintess isn't that much better, but Bloody Mary I think is better than Massacre, just because, you know, it's not just a one-time thing. Like, she can damage multiple targets and also ignore damage limits. But so next, if you already have those heroes, I would definitely get Cold Air, who is right over here. Kind of the same thing as, you know, like Cosmo and Burial Fox. He's going to rain down, so it's going to attack one random enemy target and targets near it for 6 seconds. So it's going to, like, freeze them, basically. They're going to, you know, take a lot of damage, increases the hero's attack speed, and, you know, immune to stun, all this different stuff, you know, increases the damage that they receive, all that type of fun stuff. I actually don't use Cold Air that often, mostly just because I haven't really spent the time to, you know, get the equipment and the traits on him and stuff like that, so I just haven't really put much time into it, but I will definitely put more time into it soon. I'll probably make a video of me just kind of like going through and just doing different things with the epic heroes, getting them how I want them, and then, you know, I can start using them and everything. So then after those three, so after you get, you know, after you get Axe Punisher and then Cold Air or Massacre, whichever way you want to do that, I would probably then go with Royal Mummy. Royal Mummy is all right. She's decent. You know, the nice thing is she's going to paralyze heroes, and she does a lot of damage, and they also can't receive energy while she's doing it, which is really nice, or healing. So it's really good, you know, as a backup hero to be able to just, you know, have those heroes not be able to heal and just be able to take them down pretty fast. So I would go with Royal Mummy next. And then after that, it's kind of just a toss-up. You know, if you want Grief Harpist, I definitely would not go for Mad Inventor. He's not that great. Colossus is all right, but there's better healers out there than him. Water Priestess is all right. Not a lot of people use her just because she doesn't heal. Like, she can only heal in a certain range, like in a bubble around her, whereas other heroes, they can heal like from an infinite range, basically. So after that, it's kind of just whoever you want. So I guess the numbers would be, first you want to get Axe Punisher, second would be either Cold Air or Massacre, whichever one, as I explained before. So that's 2 and 3, and then 4 would be Royal Mummy, and then 5th you can basically pick whoever you want. Just don't pick Mad Inventor. He's not that great. So yeah, there's the Epic Hero Select Box 1. I just noticed that they've been giving them out pretty often. So, you know, to help the new people kind of get the Epic Heroes, at least the first ones that they've come out with, you know, and start using them and stuff like that. So, yeah, let me know which ones you guys would choose down in the comments below. But thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and as always, have an awesome day.